So I've been on YouTube now for about 8 or 9 months, teaching you guys about the Amazon wholesale model. And above all of the other questions that I get this question the most. How do I ship directly from my supplier to the Amazon warehouse? I don't know why, but a lot of people find this a difficult topic and they don't really understand how it all works. So that leads to a ton of confusion on their part. So this video is for all of you guys that are wondering this exact same thing. I'm going to show you step by step how to ship from your supplier to the Amazon warehouse. I'm going to tell you the process and steps you need to follow just to break it down super simple so that you guys don't have this question anymore and it's all cleared up for you. Hey, what's going on, guys? Marvin here. Welcome back to another video. Now, before we break down everything that I'm going to be talking about in this video, make sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already and like the video just to support the channel, help it grow, and so we can reach more people. Also, make sure to always check down below in the description. You can find the free Facebook group, so if you haven't joined, make sure to join it. It's growing every single day. And then make sure to follow me on Instagram and Facebook if you would like to do so as well. I'm going to start posting on Instagram pretty much daily, so if you want to follow me on there, make sure to follow me on there. All right, so let's get into the topic of this video. How are we going to ship directly from our supplier to the Amazon warehouse after we've purchased some products? Before anything else, you need to make sure that you have a supplier, obviously, and you've scanned a list and you have found some profitable products that you want to purchase, right? That's what you need to do first. You need to find a supplier. You need to get a list or get on an email list and then get a product either way. Get a product from the list or get a product from an email from a supplier, okay? Whichever way you're gonna get a product, make sure to do that first. So after you've done that, you need to do step one. Step one, you need to order the products that you're gonna want and you need to pay for them. So you've scanned the list, for example. Now you need to tell your supplier, okay, I want 200 units of product X, right? You send them an email telling them what you want, and then they're going to give you an invoice that's going to reflect what you've ordered and what price it's at and how much it's going to cost. It's not a finalized invoice, it's just an invoice of what you need to pay for. It goes without saying that if you haven't paid for the product, they're not going to go any further with you. They don't care about where you're shipping it to. They don't care about the weights and dimensions. You have to pay for the product before you get any of that information. Okay, so after you've done all this, you've placed the order, now you've paid for it. Now the supplier is going to be processing the payment, right? So during this time, go into your Amazon Seller Central account and start your shipping plan. You pick the product that you're going to send in. You should have already added it to your inventory. After you have added it to your inventory, you click the box on the left-hand side, you send a replenish inventory, and then you put your supplier's address on there, and then you decide if it's going to be an individually packed shipment or a case pack shipment. So after you've done all this and you're going to get to the last page where you put in all of the information for your shipping plan, which is weights and dimensions and everything else, on the top of that page is going to have the address of the Amazon warehouse where this shipment is going to go to. You're going to get that address and you're going to send it to your supplier. Sometimes suppliers will also require an FBA shipment ID. You can find that on the left-hand side next to the address, a couple rows down, I believe. You're going to get that shipment ID if your supplier asks for it. Sometimes they don't need it, but if they're doing free shipping, for example, they will ask for that. So after you do this, you're almost done. Now you need to ask your supplier for the weights and dimensions of the shipment. If it's one box, then you only need weights and dimensions for one box. But if it's 5 or 10 boxes, whatever it may be, you're going to need weights and dimensions for every single one of those packages. So now after your supplier gives you the weights and dimensions of every single box that's going to be shipped, you go back to your shipping plan and you're going to plug all those numbers in. And then after that, you're going to download the shipping labels, which is going to be at the bottom of that page. You download those shipping labels, you send them to your supplier, and you're pretty much done after that. Now you just wait for your shipment to arrive, and then you just adjust price whenever you need to once it hits your inventory and it's available for sale. Now, as you can see, this is a very, very simple process. You don't have to deal with customs. You don't have to deal with freight forwarders. You don't have to deal with any of that. They're all US-based suppliers. You go to them, you tell them what you want, and then you plug it into your shipping plan. You give them the shipping labels and then they will send it to the Amazon's warehouse and you're pretty much done after that. Super, super simple process, but I understand it can be confusing if you've never done it before. After you guys do it a couple times, it's gonna be second nature and it's gonna be no issues whatsoever. But like I said, I do get this question a lot, more than any other question that I get, more than, how do I find suppliers, more than, how do I compete with Amazon? This is the question that I get more than any of those questions. So hopefully this cleared it up for you guys and I broke it down in a very simple, easy to digest way. And if you guys like this video, make sure to let me know by hitting the like button and commenting something down below. Now I do have a Q&A coming coming up on Friday. So if you guys want me to answer your questions, then make sure to leave them down below as well, and I will answer them in the Q&A. Also, make sure to check the description. Like I said, I have a bunch of playlists for you guys there. I have a free training for you guys. Make sure to follow me on Instagram, and then I should have my second channel that's coming. It's a family vlog channel down in the description. So if you guys are interested in following me and my family on there, then make sure to subscribe, and then once we post, you guys will be able to see that first video that comes out. That'd be a cool way for you guys to kind of get to know me a little bit more. You guys don't really know much about me on here. It's just, this is more of a tutorial based channel, and that's the way I want to keep it, you know, show you guys, you know, this is how you do this and this is how you do this. But that family vlog channel is going to be more so, you know, just our day-to-day, and I think you guys will really like it. So make sure to follow us on there. It'll be down in the description below, and once we post, you guys will be notified. Now, if you guys want to know how to do Amazon product research the wholesale way, then make sure to watch the video on the screen. I'll see you guys in the next video.